Linda, and we're going to do a hip series today. So this is not, this is going to be pretty intense. So this is for the those that already have a pretty good and regular yoga practice. I'll do a little less explaining and a little more moving. So, okay, we're going to make this class 1 hour. So one nice, great hip opening sequence. So close your eyes for a moment. We're going to start sitting down just briefly, sitting tall and comfortable. Whether you're doing this first thing in the morning, afternoon, or in the evening, just take that moment to slow things down. So deepening the breath. We're going to take 3 breaths, and you're going to inhale, and at the top of the inhale, just pause for 3 seconds. And then at the bottom of the exhale, pause as well for 3 seconds. So begin. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. And 2 more on your own like that. Good. And then we're going to come to standing now. Come to the top of your mat. Bring your feet together. Begin that ocean sounding ujjayi breath. Breathing through the nose. Actually, if you're practicing this hip sequence and you surely are familiar with that ocean sounding breath, but if you struggle with it, just practice it on the easier postures. It's a lot easier on the exhale to make that sound, but you'll probably hear mine because it's picking up that sound. And that's going to tell you what you should be doing and how much you should be doing. Because if it's strained, then that's telling you, and you're listening to it, then to back off a little bit. Or if you're holding your breath and so forth, you'll catch it and then keep coming back to that even breathing through difficulty and through the simpler postures as well. All right, let's begin. Inhale, reach up. Look up, the palms touch. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, jump or step back. Lower down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, bring the heart forward, shoulders back, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Looking forward on your toes. Inhale, hop or walk to the top. Straighten the legs, lift the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up, reach up, look up. Exhale, arms down. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, take it back, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So you're looking back here as high as toward the navel, but maybe it's closer to the thighs, but you want to keep that chin toward the chest, the back, the neck is long. then on on your toes, look forward, inhale, hop or walk to the top, straighten the legs, look up, exhale, fold. Inhale, come up, reach up, exhale the arms down. Let's do sun salutation B, Surya Namaskar B. Bend the knees, sweep the arms down and up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs. Inhale, look up, exhale, the hands planted. Jump or step back to plank, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, plant that back heel. Warrior one, come on up. Exhale, take it back down, step back and lower. Inhale, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward, plant the back heel, inhale, come up. Exhale, back down, step back and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hold downward dog now. Looking forward, inhale, hop or walk forward, head up, straighten the legs, exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sit low, reach the arms up, inhale, exhale, come on up. One more. Inhale, the knees are bent, reach up, exhale, fold over. Inhale, head up, flat back. Exhale, jump back and lower. Inhale, up, up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, Virabhadrasana A, warrior one, right side. Exhale, back down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left side. Bring it up and back down. Hold downward dog now. And then come up onto your toes. Bring your shoulders forward, kind of rounding forward, rounding out to a plank. And then push back again, push the heels toward the floor. Again, high on the toes, come forward, kind of rolling through the upper back. And push back. One more, up, roll forward, out to plank. And high and back. Hold. Good, then raise the right leg up into the air. Take a few breaths. And bend the knee, bring the foot forward between the hands. Stay on your back toes and come up. Sink the hips here. Arms overhead, sinking low. Look up, maybe at the thumbs. Inhale here. Exhale, reach forward. So reaching forward with the fingertips, still pushing the back heel away from you. This knee's right above the ankle. Good. And then inhale up again. Exhale, reach. Inhale it up. Good. And then like a back stroke, sort of. Arms coming back one at a time. Good. Both arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, take the hands down. Same side, we're going to take that right foot to the air. This time open the hips, so bend the knee. Drop the foot toward the opposite buttock. Lift the knee up, look under the right armpit. Good, then square the hips to the floor, come out to a plank, but take that knee out to the right elbow, okay? And then back into the air, that right leg goes. Come out to the plank, bring that knee over to the left elbow, And now big circles with the knee. So you're in plank, the knees circling, tapping the right elbow and the left, round. A few more times. Say about 5 circles. And counterclockwise. Last one. And take the legs straight back up into the air. Open the hip one more time. We have the room, so if you want to, if you have the room, flip over here. Put all the weight on your left hand. Release the right arm. Drop that back foot. Then lift the hips. Reach that right arm overhead. Good, and then lower your hip a little bit to come back to downward dog split. And go ahead and set that right leg down. Good. And look forward, hop forward, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, down. Okay, we're going to do that on the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump or step back, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg in the air now. Keeping the hips squared. Just keep lifting it. Keep pushing the upper body toward the standing leg. Good, and then bend the knee. Bring that left foot forward between the hands. Stay on your back toes. Come on up, arms overhead. Sink the hips. Keep that back leg active, pushing the heel back behind you. You can always drop the back knee to the floor as a modification if you like. Arms up. Good, and this time, inhale, and then exhale, reach forward. Inhale, sway it up, look up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. If you like back bend already, take the thumbs back a little bit. Good, and back to neutral. And now the arms one at a time. Make forward circles. Good. And then both arms are going to meet straight up. Inhale. Then exhale. Take the hands down. I'm going to take that left foot into the air. Downward dog split. This time, bend the knee, open the hip. Look under the left armpit. Good. Square the hips, come out to that plank. Left knee taps left tricep, and then back into the air. Then come forward to plank, it taps the right. Good. And then this time, we'll do clockwise, left to right, circles with the knee, around, tapping both the left elbow, then the right, and around. Keep going. Five circles. Good, I think that is the last one. And then take the leg to the air again. Bend the knee, open the hip. And this time, go ahead and put all the weight on the right hand. Let your foot drop behind you. Lift your hips. Left arm over. Good, and lower a little bit. Come back to downward dog split. And take that left leg down. Downward dog, walk the hands in just a little bit so it's a shorter downward dog. Release that left hand, reach for the right ankle. Look over, look under to the right side. Good, release, bring that left hand back down. And release the right hand now, grabbing the left ankle. Look under the left armpit. ahead and walk the hands all the way in toward the feet. Reach behind the back of the legs. Look up and fold. Maybe completely release, grabbing the opposite wrist. And just sink forward. Release the arms. Now let's bring them out in front and grab the big toes. The yoga toe hold. Straighten the arms. Look up. Inhale. Exhale. Fold again. Shoulders away from the ears. Good. Inhale. Straighten the arms. Look up. Exhale. Hands to the waist. Inhale. Come all the way up. Good. Lost my new mics. Okay. Standing tall. Let's walk to the back, to the front of the mat again, and then open out to the side. Okay, so we're up to the side now. Turn the right toes out. Let's take a side angle. So bending that right knee. Place your right arm on the thigh and the left arm over. Make a straight line with that left side of the body. Good. We're going to go into it deeper as well, but we're going to do each side first, just this one. And then straighten the right leg, keep the arms out, turn the right toes in, the left toes out, bend the left leg. Place that left arm on the thigh, right arm over. Good. Inhale, come on up. Arms are extended, left toes in. Right toes out. This time we're going to go deeper into it. Maybe take the bind, dropping in front. Reach that right arm under, reaching back for the left wrist. And then see how my upper body's looking at the floor, facing the floor. You want to try to peel to the side, stacking the shoulders. Look up. Good, and release the bind, turn to the right side now, and just pop up that back heel, sink, and then take both hands on the inside of that front leg. Just rock forward a little bit, forward and back, on the toes. And then maybe come down to an elbow or even two and just let the neck be loose. If you want to do a little more passive one, drop the back knee and the foot. Otherwise, this is an active, pretty intense hip opening sequence. So if you want to have the power yoga effect, stay active in all these poses here. So keeping that back leg lifted, but the neck is relaxed as can be. Good. And then maybe lift the right hand now and push into the right thigh. You can see the bottom of the right foot. Coming back. Push both hands into the floor, one on each side now of the front foot. Okay. Then we're going to shorten your stance, plant your back heel, come back up through, side angle into warrior two. Straighten that right leg now. Turn the right toes in and the left toes out. Taking side angle on the left side, the deeper one. Maybe you're using a block here in the front. We're trying that bind. Drop down, reach back, look up. Release. Looking down on the left side now. Pop up the back heel. Sink. Rock on those toes. Forward and back. then take both arms on the inside and drop to an elbow or two. And sink. And then lift the left hand, pushing into the left thigh, seeing the bottom of the left foot. Pushing away the left hand into the thigh and releasing. Come back up onto the hands. Okay, shorten your stance, plant the back heel, come up through warrior two briefly, gazing over the left, fingertips. And straighten that leg. Turn those toes in, big toes toward each other, hands at the waist, elbows back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Place the hands on the floor, fingers and toes in line. Head up, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Thighs engaged, shoulders lifted. If your head's on the floor here and you want to do a tripod handstand, go ahead and lift the feet up, overhead. And then coming back down the same way you came up. And inhale, straighten the arms, head up. Exhale, hands to the waist, and inhale, come all the way up. Good, and then we're just gonna heel toe a little bit together because we're gonna do goddess pose. So feet are still pretty wide, toes away from each other. Squatting down now like a wide squat. Take your hands into your thighs, fingers face back. Okay. And then drop the left shoulder in the middle, look over the right. Back to the center, opposite, right shoulder forward, look over left. Back to the center, stay low now, bring the arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Not folding the arms up. Exhale down. Inhale the arms up. Holding that, reaching right. Inhale, coming up. Exhale left. Back up. I like to make these circles, so go to the right and then coming forward. Crossing over to the left, so then the right shoulder comes up. Coming back up to the center. Other side, bending left. The back faces, the chest is facing down now, and then right. Stacking the shoulders and coming back up. Good. Arms straighten now. Go ahead and straighten the legs. Bring the arms down. Good. Inhale, bending into goddess pose again. Reach the arms up and then palms together in front of the heart. And just close the eyes for a moment. Sink the hips. The knees stay out. Close your eyes. Feel. Where are you feeling it the most? Can you take 2 more even breaths here? And inhale, straighten the legs, arms up overhead. Exhale, take the arms down. Go ahead and bring the toes toward each other and the heels out again. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, nice rewarding forward fold. halfway up. Let the hands fall to the lower back and then come down in front of you. Okay, so then you're going to turn the right toes out, walk the hands to the right. Go ahead and lean now to the right. Let your left toes come up. Okay, pushing open the right thigh. You feel the stretch in the left and the inner left leg and also the right perhaps. And then coming up, walk the hands across the front, drop down to the left side, lift up those right toes. Use that left elbow to open the hip on the left side. One more time, we're going to go to the right side, but we're going to go ahead and turn out to the right side. So turning, pop up on the back heel. Okay. Make a lunge. Raise the right arm up. Nice twist. And sweep it under. Exhale. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, under. Inhale it up. And see if you can actually come up. Release that left hand from the floor and you're in a standing lunge twist here. Looking over your right shoulder. Keep pushing that back heel away and then take that left hand back down for the regular twist and the right hand back down. Good, plant your back heel. Come on up through warrior two. Straighten the leg, turn the right toes in, left toes out. Bend, good. And then we're gonna take the hands down on the left side, pop up the back heel. So you're in a side lunge here. Raise that left arm up, inhale. Exhale, sweep it under the front leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, under. Last one up. And under. And then that left arm is facing the ceiling. You're looking up and you're going to take that left arm behind you now. Reaching straight back. As you reach and lift that right hand off the mat. Good. That standing twist, looking behind your left shoulder. Exhale, bring that right hand back down to the floor. Left arm up and down. Good, shorten the stance, plant the back heel. Spiral the arms coming back up. And step the feet together to the front of the mat. Just close the eyes for a moment, mountain pose. Feel the heart, the energy, the heart beating faster. Okay, and then open the eyes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump both feet back, lower into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Stay here next to your breath or two, shoulders back, heart forward. Keep pushing with the tops of the feet. And draw the belly in, over the toes, downward dog. Raise that right leg up into the air. Exhale, bring it forward, but then like the thigh is glued to the chest. Just lift it. So you're in a hovering plank here. Three-limbed plank, I guess. Keep that thigh and then round the spine down, chin to the chest. Kind of a rounded plank. Lifting your hips toward the ceiling a little bit. And the knee toward your nose. Hug it in and then come out to the plank. Keep hovering it. And let's go ahead and set it down. We're doing pigeon now. So this should be really nice. That right knee's bent in the front. Over time, bring that leg out so the shin is parallel to the short side of the mat. Keep readjusting so your hips are level. And you want to be feeling it in the hips, not in the knee. If you feel it in the knee joint, either have like a roll towel underneath the knee or tuck the foot in a little bit more and then have a prop maybe right under here so that we can come down into this and just sink into the floor. Release the upper body. We're going to hold here for about 10 breaths. So release down. Smells so good though, huh? So coming up, we won't come out quite yet. So come on up on your fingertips. Draw the belly in, upper back's lifted. Inhale, and then exhale, fold forward. And then round the spine. Inhale, come up. The head is the last thing that lifts. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale. Fold, inhale, up. One more. Coming up. Look over now, your left shoulder. Reach back if you want. Bend that straight leg. Grab the foot. Bring it in, or let the toes slide into the crease of that left elbow. Bring it forward. And release that leg. Bring the hands back down. Come on out of it into downward facing dog. And that should feel nice. Rock it out if you like, or hold steady. Left leg into the air, inhale, exhale, bring it forward, hover, bring that thigh as high as you can, looking straight down, pushing with the hands into the floor. And then round the spine a little bit, lifting the hips a little toward the ceiling. Nose toward the knee. And then release that, kind of back to the plank again, thigh glued to the torso. And then go ahead and set it down. Setting up for your pigeon. And coming so that you can fold forward. Maybe you have your elbows on a block as well, if you're moving your way toward the floor. And slowly coming up now. Your fingertips or palms are down. Draw that belly in. Lift. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Bend the elbows. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. One more. Little twist to the right, take that left hand in front of you. Maybe you're just holding here, looking over your right shoulder. If you can, lift the back leg, reach for the foot. Either slide it in that crease. Then turn the gaze forward again, trying to keep the pelvis still even. Another bind is to have the fingertips come around the toes, lift the elbow and so the wrist pivots. The fingers face forward a little deeper. It's a very, very deep front thigh stretch and release. Go ahead and just lean to the left hip now and bring a straight leg around the front. Cross it over the front thigh. Take a little twist here to the right. and release. All right. So let's go ahead and bring the feet together. Take bound ankle, Baddha Konasana. Sitting tall here. Open the feet. Big book. Inhale. Then exhale, fold forward. Use your elbows if you can, pushing into the thighs. Fold over. Inhale, come up. Good. And let's go ahead and open the legs wide. First, we're going to turn to the right leg. Walk the hands down, fold. Inhale, walk it back up to the center. We'll twist to the left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Come on back up. Facing the front now. Walk the hands forward or out to the ankles. Fold the chest forward toward the floor. Try to have your chin, working the chin toward the floor. That encourages the lower back to lengthen. Inhale, come on up. Good. And bring the legs back together. We're going to go bring the feet together. We're going to come up so you're on your toes here. And then walk the hands over to the right. A little twist for the back. If you like to do the side angle here, side crow, sorry. Placing both hands onto the floor, just lean down and lift the legs. Maybe take one foot forward and one behind. I personally don't like these that much. I call it the bruise, thigh bruise. I always get a little bruise here from that one. Let's do the other side. Maybe just taking the twist. Twist feels really nice. Or lean down, placing the hands onto the floor. You can use a kickstand too with your left elbow. You can kind of turn it in if you like so that your hips fall right onto it. Or just keep it out to the side. Left leg can come forward and the right back. Oh, or you can just keep them together. Coming back into the center. All right, we're going to go into frog pose now. So you're going to take your knees out wide, coming down on your forearms, the feet flexed like a frog, like frog legs, and the knees keep falling to the left and the right, opening the hips more. Just let your forehead fall toward the floor and the neck is loose. And a little subtle movement of sitting back. It can really, really intensify it. So find what works for you today. Or maybe go back and forth a little bit. Imagine that you're breathing in this space that's really tight. The time you exhale, it opens up. face is relaxed. Alright, we're going to come out of that. So coming out of that's kind of challenging. So I usually come forward, bring my toes together toward each other. And then come to the hands rather than the elbows. Push your hands into the floor. Bring the knees together and the thighs. Let's take a child's pose. Just sit down. Release everything. And come on up. So we didn't do all the hip ideas I was going to do today. Some of the balancing hip, but there's always plenty of time to do more. Can't do them all, right? So let's go ahead and have a seat. We're going to do the fire log, like double pitch, in some ways double pigeon, but fire log is what it's called. So take that left foot in front, and what we're trying to do is stack ankle over knee, and then knee over ankle. So you're also making like a triangle when you look down. So be very careful here. You can put a little pressure on that top thigh, but you don't want to put too much pressure into the knee joint, but should be okay here. If you don't feel it, you really, really open hips, or you want to feel it a little even more so, or deeper, take the fingertips forward. Keep walking them forward as you bring the chest forward. And maybe even forearms to the floor and hanging forward. Walk the hands back in. Oh my goodness. Okay. Woo. Let's just switch sides. So starting with the right foot. In front, down. Left ankle over right knee. Left knee over right ankle. Flex the feet. Okay. And then maybe the fingertips forward. It's always kind of like there's a heartstring pulling the heart forward, which right away lengthens the spine as much as you can. Beginning here. Walking the hands forward. And a little rounding. Ooh. Coming back up, bring the fingertips back in. And release. Okay. All right. We'll save. So we'll do another hip sequence soon. That'll have like some of the other fun ones. Let's go ahead and roll down now. So turning on your mat, start to roll down one vertebrae at a time. When you get about halfway, let's go ahead and raise both legs, straighten them. So half boat here. And then lift up, arms overhead, full boat, and then round the spine, half boat again. Heart lifts, straighten the spine, arms overhead, raise the legs as much as you can. And half boat again. Again, lifting up to full boat, but even higher if you can, the arms straight overhead and the legs as high as you can lift. And round the spine, lean back, last half bow here. And roll on down, bring the knees into the chest. Hug them in. A little rolling on the spine. And then take the right leg straight on up. Take a strap around it or grab the big toe with the first two fingers. If your hamstrings are tight, keep the left knee bent and the left foot to the floor, just like this. Or like this. Okay, if it's a little deeper stretch, straighten the left leg. I'm going to make little circles, that right leg. And then hold steady, 3 breaths. Lift the chin toward the shin. Lower the back and the head back down. And the left hand, straighten that left leg now if it wasn't straightened. Put some pressure into the pelvis as you take the right leg out to the side now. Look to the left. Good, look to the ceiling, inhale. Bring that leg back up and release it down. Other side. So either start with that bent right knee or keep that right leg straight, left leg up, reach for the toe. And add some little circles. Hip joint area. And then hold. Plant that right hand on the right pelvis. Straighten that right leg. And take the leg out to the left. Look to the right. Look to the ceiling, bring the leg up again, and then lift, chin to shin. And release down. Alrighty. Go ahead and bend the knees now. Both feet are down. Onto the floor. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good. 45 minutes in. Go ahead and cross the right foot over the left thigh. Hands down, and we're going to lift the hips. And exhale down. Reach that right hand in between the legs, left hand behind them. Bring that left thigh towards you and push away the right knee. Maybe straighten that left leg as well. You can release and try walking the hands a little further down toward the calf. But still try to push the lower back in the floor rather than it like come way up like this. Stay grounded. So you're pushing your lower back and forth at the same time, trying to draw that left leg towards you. Good, release. Go ahead and cross the right leg over the left, and we're going to take a twist. Take it over to the left side. Look over your right shoulder. to the ceiling, release that hold, come back. And switch sides. So left foot over the right thigh. Arms alongside the body, lift the hips. And kind of keep pushing with your muscles, the knee, left knee toward the floor. Rather than just kind of like having it hang out there, you're getting a little pressure as you're pushing the right foot into the floor and lifting. Exhale, come down, reach behind that right thigh, bring it in, push away the left thigh. And straighten that right leg. Maybe try this variation. Reach the hands behind the calf. Keep pushing the lower back on the floor. Draw the leg towards you. And release that. Go ahead and cross that left, like crossing your legs. Left leg over the right. Let the knees drop out to the right side. Look over your left shoulder. And looking back to the ceiling, go ahead and release, come back. Hug the knees into the chest. And roll a little left and right. And make little circles with the knees. Then there's happy baby pose. Bend the knees. Reach your hands on the bottoms of the feet. Feet toward the ceiling like a happy baby. You can roll around, maybe straighten one leg at a time. I like that one. Good, and then bring both legs, straighten them overhead. We're going to go into some inversions. So this is like a kind of an advanced yoga class. So a little less verbal instruction on these. I have others that are more gentle. So go right into shoulder stand here. Swing, grab your hips, keep your gaze up. Let's do at least 15 breaths. Let's try. And 5 more breaths. And taking the legs over into plow. Interlace the fingers. Keep those shoulders close together. If you want, drop your knees, bending the knees. And straightening. Let's go ahead and roll arm down. Palms pushing into the floor. Roll on down. Good. And take a fish pose here. Straighten the legs. Grab underneath the under part of the thigh, but the top part. Push your elbows, forearms into the floor. Lift the chest. Drop the head back. puffing the chest up. And bring the chin back to the chest and release. Hug the knees into the chest again. Just roll left and right. And we'll get ready for our Shavasana here. Make a nice, good hour practice. So go ahead and grab your blanket, maybe your eye pillow. And settling in, lying down on your mat. On your next inhale, after you're lying down now, you're going to tense the entire body. So you're going to inhale, hold your breath, and just squeeze. Make fists. Tense every muscle in the body. Squeeze the legs, the buttocks, around the feet, the stomach, shoulders, everything. Exhale, let it go. Feel the heartbeat fast. The body's invigorated and very alive. But your body remains still now. You surrender to the earth in stillness. Deep relaxation in the body. Sometimes a lot of thoughts come flooding in at this time. Just acknowledge that. Important stuff. You'll have plenty of time later to think about it. So just try not to keep going on with the trail of thoughts. Just they come in and they go. Find your anchor. Heartbeat is a good one. Bring your awareness there. As it slows down with every exhale. Slowly coming out of that deeply relaxed state. Take a deep breath. Reach your arms overhead, point your toes. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, release. And rolling over on your side, bending your knees first. And slowly coming up. Or maybe if you want to take a longer, deep relaxation, staying where you are. If you are coming back, enjoying the rest of your day, and you're sitting up with me now, then let's inhale together, reach up. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Let's take that inhale again. Inhale deeply. We're going to hold and count to 3 at the top of the inhale. And then also hold out, count to 3 at the bottom of each exhale. So 3 times. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. 2 more on your own. Resume a deep, normal breath here. Notice your state of mind at this time. And thank yourself for taking the time for this practice. And I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. It was an intense practice. This was not beginning yoga for sure, but you guys did request a hip sequence. I hope you enjoyed it. So until next time.